Hey, welcome back to Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. Final Fantasy 3 Pixel Remaster. Curious how I'm doing on the, just missing one enemy there. Just missing a few enemies, but no idea if I'll come across them later in the game or not. Anyway, so last episode, we defeated a giant flame lizard, salamander, and we got the power of the fire crystal, which gives us new jobs. Specifically, these 4 jobs. And I am actually going to switch over to them. So, Luneth going from warrior to knight. Raphia will go from white mage to scholar. And yes, this is the what they do. This is their what they use. Books of Fire, Book of Ice, Book of Light. So that is what those things are for. Arc will go, I think, Thief. And Ingus, I'll switch over to a ranger. Means I may want to get better arrows, but yeah, we'll see. Alright. So I'll probably do probably a few, like, quick off-screen fights. Easy fights. Just to get the job levels up a bit. Before I do, let's look at their equipment again. So, obviously, Knight is basically an upgraded warrior. Same as in the original Final Fantasy. You start off as a warrior, and then eventually you become a knight. So this game, it's much the same. The knight is essentially a total upgrade from the warrior. And gets access to, most weapons. Scholars, I forget if they actually can use all the magic that but scholars use books for weapons and get access to scholar equipment and sort of basic equipment. Thief, they get access to sort of pretty basic equipment, the ice helm. And rangers do have access to mail, to armor, heavy armor. So they can use heavy armor, and they primarily use ranged weapons. That said, I believe rangers do have access to white magic. Alright. So let me just get back online for a second. So with that, having saved the dwarves, next place to go is to deal with Hein. So here is where things get different from the previous 2 games. Class-specific abilities. Guard. What this does is it allows you to protect the rest of your party. So it means you don't get an attack that turn. Instead, anyone tries to attack one of your party members, the knight will jump to their defense. They don't have access to the magic. Alright. Instead, they have study and alchemy. And I kind of forget what alchemy does. I believe alchemy, if I'm not mistaken, I'm just going to double check, but I believe what it does is it yeah, it gives better, it improves particularly attack items. So damage items, attack items get double damage. I don't believe it's the same for, maybe it is. Okay, yeah. So any item that does a specific amount of something. So potions and high potions get doubled. Antarctic winds do double damage. So anything that does a specific amount of anything does double. Study, I will show off what study does. Thief. Scram allows you to flee. Steal. First time in the series, they actually finally get their special ability. Do mermaids have anything worth stealing? I'm curious. I just want to see if they have anything that is actually worth stealing. Looks like not really. So, instead, I will attack and the ranger. Barrage allows attacking multiple enemies at reduced damage. So here's what study does. It shows you how much HP they have and what their weaknesses. So yeah, the main thing is it allows you to see how much HP they have. And it does allow you to see their weakness, which is going to be useful for certain fights. Or would be if I didn't have a guide. That said, there is one fight still where it will be extremely useful. So yeah, I think I'm just going to just spend a little bit of time around here, back on land. Just leveling up the jobs. So I'll see in a few minutes once I've got job levels up a bit. In the midst of my off-level job grinding, I'm into the starter area so that I'm not getting too much experience, just the jobs. But yeah, came across enemy I didn't face before, the werewolf. So I thought I'd show that off. And I moved over to Devil's Peak, to get another new enemy, the Firefly. They can cast fire. So that's the Fireflies. You know what? While we're in the area, let's see if she has anything new to say about Desh. What? He threw himself into the furnace in the Tower of Owen? He's probably fine. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's reassuring. Sure, he threw himself into a burning furnace, but I'm sure he's okay. Oh, Dash, please be all right. So, figured I just wanted to see if she would say anything, and apparently she does, and it leads to one of the funniest lines in the game, I think. He's probably fine. Who wouldn't be okay after hurling themselves into a burning furnace? Anyway, I'm coming along, but I'm just going to do a little bit more grinding. Just a little bit more. There we go. As far as I figured, as long as I'm doing this sort of minor grinding, that I would try to find some of the enemies that I hadn't encountered yet. Fill out some more of the bestiary. So here's the next one. Revenants. I'm currently in the sealed cave. So that's another enemy cleared from the bestiary. Almost done grinding. Another new enemy from back at Dragon Peak. I had missed these at Dragon Peak before. Rust birds. Oh, that's nice. I didn't realize that those had Phoenix Downs you could steal. Oh, that's real nice. Means this actually might be a good spot to farm Phoenix Downs if I wanted to. Let's see, should I continue on? Should I continue to look for enemies? I'm inclined to think no. I think I'm, yeah, I think I'm gonna call myself satisfied with the, job levels. One thing I didn't mention, most of my characters to have leveled Lunith and Refia have both leveled up. Ark and Dingus are about to. One thing I didn't mention is the job you have does have a bit of an effect on your stat gains. So things like HP in particular. So like if you're playing a Black Mage throughout the whole game, you're probably not going to have much HP by the end of the game. So, just figured I'd mention that. Alright, so I am now going to go meet you back at, I suppose I may as well Should I jump over there? I'm gonna head back to Argus Castle. And presumably get in at least one fight. Yep. Five XP needed for Arc. That's just insulting. Alright, get him leveled up. And knocker. Alright, so with that. Gonna go top myself off again, top off my health again. Yay, I went to the right one. Alright. Now that we're here, taking a look at this room, something definitely looks odd, doesn't it? These are all gray. This one is not. Thousand gil, 1,000 gil, 1,000 gil. Thank you very much. Another 3,000, another 3,000, another 1,500, 3,000, 100, 100. 369, 5. It's another 10,700 gil, if my math is correct. So I'm getting a nice chunk of money here. I don't remember how to change the formation on the fly, so. This door is locked. You can use a magic key to open it. Or, the door is locked. Your thief skills easily open the lock. This is the other thing that thieves are useful for. If they are in the front of the party, then they can be used to open locks. Phoenix down, nice. Light arrow, nice. Ice helm, nice. Yeah. Arrow infused with the power of lightning, nice, nice. More damage, always appreciated. And ice helm, alright. So yeah, those locked doors are what you would use the magic keys that we were collecting for, that we were getting for. So yeah, I've got 3 of them now. You can buy more. Book of Fire, Book of Light, Ice Arrow, Scholar Robe, Book of Ice, Fire Arrow. Two books of fire. Doesn't matter, I mean, you can use... So yeah, I've got 2 books of light, 2 books of ice, 2 books of fire, so... Depending on what enemies I'm expecting to be facing, you can equip whichever one's going to be useful. Same thing here, depending on what enemy you're expecting to face. Fire arrow or ice arrow. And I believe that is going to be everything here now. Everything we can get for now. So, let's head out of here. On a side note, I don't think that I'll be keeping these jobs for very long, in all honesty. They're not very good. Knight is great. Knight is absolutely, like, just one of the, like, top tier class. It's one of those classes that you can go the rest of the game with from here. There are going, obviously 4 crystals minimum. All the crystals are going to give different jobs. Knight is one of those jobs that even until the end of the game is going to be useful. Scholar, alchemy has its uses. Dealing double damage or healing double damage with healing items, it's not nothing. It's not bad. Healing items, potions doing 100 HP, a high potion doing 1000 HP. But White Mage's Cure. And it's you're having to use those items. And I mean, doing double damage with the attack items. This is like stuff like this against specific enemies. Doing double ice damage, double lightning damage against specific enemies can be immensely useful. But it is one of those things where it's really only, you're really only going to need that against, specific enemies. And you can probably get away without it. Thief. Stealing isn't bad. Being able to steal items, it's not bad. It's just most enemies don't have particularly good items. I've gotten a few potions, and I did get the Phoenix down from that one day. So there are enemies that do have good weapon or good things that you can steal, but not that many. Most enemies just really, it's pretty lackluster items. And then Ranger. In other versions of the game, Rangers can learn magic. White magic specifically. In this one, it doesn't seem like they can. Because he's not getting any MP. I suppose he only leveled up once. Maybe with more levels, he'd get more MP. And actually, maybe if I'd, I don't know. So yeah, I honestly don't know if he can if the Rangers can still learn white magic in the Pixel Remaster. Maybe we'll find out if I keep playing with it for a few more levels. But otherwise, bow and arrow isn't the most, isn't really the best item. Against flying enemies? Oh man, yeah. You definitely want bow and arrows killer against flying enemies. Otherwise, Nope, that's not where I want to go. Where was it? Yeah, gonna head down to the Living Woods real quick. So normally this is one we'd get here. There's supposed to be a bit of a crater here. At least in the 3D version, there's a crater. But yeah, so yeah. They told us about Hein. There's Tuckle. Fire is something we're going to be dealing with soon. Oh hey, new enemy, Lizard Man. Yeah, a lot of potions. Bow actually is doing good damage against these enemies. Yep. Can't move! There they are! Seize them! Take that! And that! Bring them along! Castle Hein is always in need of fresh servants. HP and MP restored. Hein managed to gain immense strength, but it changed him. Now he's consumed by an unquenchable thirst for power. That traitor Hein has hidden King Argus' blade, the royal sword, somewhere. I found a way out. An opening in the corner to my left. I won't live long enough to escape. But you might. Use this to shrink yourselves. Ugh. Mini spell would be great, except none of my characters can currently cast it, so I'll need to change jobs in order to use it. Master Hein was Argus' most trusted advisor until the earthquake. It's like he's been at the behest of some dark force ever since. The warlock Hein carved this castle out of the alder tree and cursed it to roam the desert at his bidding. I'm Argus, ruler of the castle north of the desert, but I can hardly call myself a king when all my subjects are missing. Hein cursed my soldiers, you see, bending them to his will. Blast it all! He was once my most trusted advisor. Cough. Are you alright, Your Majesty? I will be fine. What matters is that you find Hein and defeat him. Alright. Since I need someone who has access to white magic. Take down Master Hein, you say? As his loyal servant, that will make this place your grave. Shouldn't have talked to him yet. Demon. I really should have, Alright, let's cast an arrow on him then. That's not good. I should maybe flee. I don't really want to use an item. Please die. Thank you. Alright. Heal back up. Okay, now what, dude? Oh, I must have just cast mini. Alright. Oh! Duh. I'm a fool, I didn't even notice that. Okay, everyone is miniaturized. Let's go! Okay. Alright, that's nothing. Alright. Yeah, more demons. And now that I'm at a normal height, you're not so dangerous, are you? Still wooden arrow. Really, dude? Oh. Legendary Warrior. Defeated 500 enemies. Holy Arrow. This stuff would be useful, like, you know, if you didn't have the unlimited arrows. But because we do have unlimited arrows, not too useful. Anything else on this floor? Looks like no. Not until we get through that secret entrance, that secret wall. That's gonna be here. Yeah, another demon. Boring. Man, the demons can still hit pretty hard. Another Phoenix down. Useful. And I believe all of these rooms are going to have something in them. Yep. 30 gil. 100 gil. No, can't drop down there. Pharaohs! I dropped it, okay. Not mad about that. gil, 3,300 gil. Get a nice amount of money, that's good. Phoenix down, Zeus's Wrath. Alright, and there's two types of enemies here that are worth it. First, Lamia. Here's the snake mommy for everyone. Potion. And let's see if I can find the other enemy here. Not yet. Here's the other enemy that... the reason I'm doing this is because all of these... most of these enemies, once we're out of here, you can't find them again. This place just has a lot of enemies that once they're defeated, that's it. Or once you're done the dungeon, that's it. Alright, so with that, don't think there's anything special, anything else special on this floor. A royal sword. So yeah, no special properties. A legendary blade fit for a king. No special properties, but it is powerful. So. Oh, another Dullahan. I thought they were only in that one room. Huh, okay. Building's not this dungeon's not particularly large, luckily. So, we'll finish in plenty of time. Oh, and Lamias aren't limited to that one room either. Must just be a specific version of the game that they're limited to one room. Another Phoenix down. Thank you very much. And we're already on the last floor. Elixir. So before I go in that door, there's one other enemy that I'm going to try to find. So I'll let you know once I find the last enemy that is in this place. That was quick. Lemur. One damage. Man. So I believe that is actually all the enemies that are in Kinful here. So, before I go in, much as I would like to have, as long as I'm going to be, as much as I would love to have a white maid, maybe I should switch Arc over to the... not sure there's anything worth stealing. You know what? I like having a white mage in the party just because it's. Yeah, I'm actually going to switch him over to being a scholar. Since he is now a scholar, put him in the back row. Only level 1, so he's job level 1, so he's not going to be terribly useful, but whatever. All he needs to do is scan the enemy. Well, that sprite is kind of stylish. We'll see what he looks like in the full art, but I mean, that's right. He seems like he's kind of fashion. It's Hein the Mage. This fountain of corruption, dark power is truly spectacular. You can never understand. With this power, I can move forests, control armies. I can hold the world in the palm of my hand. All those who dare oppose me will be annihilated. Because yeah, Lieber's only useful once. Or Lieber's got limited number of uses, so probably not going to work, but it's worth checking. Yeah, I figured. Bizarre. No weaknesses for me. Okay. And she's just gonna spend all her time healing stuff. Yes. Come on, barrier shift, dude. There we go. Great timing, right? It's right at... Yeah. Again, it's not gonna work, but... Imagine if it did. Vulnerable to ice, okay. And actually, a black mage would be immensely useful in this fight as well. Alright. Let's end with an Antarctic Wind. Whoops. There we go. And yeah, just have to keep everything filled up. Sure. I don't imagine that I will. There's gotta be some way to actually change what's equipped here. But maybe not. Maybe not in this version of the game. Oh no, tab. So. And as long as now that I've figured out how to do that, do I have? No, I don't have anything that does. Oh no, I do have Freezing Blade. She's going to. I guess. I'm probably not going to have much more use for those things, so. Oh, and I did already. Ah, you jerk! Wasting an Antarctic Wind. Oh, that's bad. Everyone's doing fine for health. Try. Good. So yeah, it looks like probably fire, yeah. Dara. What she did. Ah, right. Oh no, it's fire damage. Bomb fragment. So yeah, this is just... It's not that it's a tough fight, it's a kind of a tedious fight. Hopefully he doesn't, hopefully he doesn't barrier shift. Son of a douche. Don't be fire now. Don't absorb it. Son of it! Oh, that's so annoying. Oops. Alright. So I've got to be very careful with the items. Vulnerable to lightning. Okay. Does he have anything that can be used for lightning? Serpent sword. Okay. Yeah, let's try with double serpent sword. Lightning, okay, and him. The light arrow. Okay, that did good damage. I don't want to risk healing him again. I would have been able to get it off. Still, wait for the next barrier shift. There it is. No, don't fall asleep. Dang it. Fire. Just to wake him up. Do I have any more? I don't. So that's inconvenient. Let's see what barrage does. 99 damage, not much. Where's my Soundman sword? And Royal sword, I guess. Shift again. Jeez. So now I'm doing a little damage again. Oh wow. Wow, that's just a mosquito bite to death. 9 damage and it finished him off. Man, that's gotta be embarrassing. Getting finished off by a 9 HP attack from a scholar. So you sort of can it is possible to sort of force your way through, like you just sort of. But I mean, it's hard. It's time consuming. It's just you have to be super careful because if you barrier shifts before you can use a heavy attack, like one of your heavy damage dealing items, hey, you just healed him. I healed him twice. Would also be the problem with having a black mage there, but. In all realism, like just realistically, the best bet probably would have been to swap out the Ranger for a Black Mage. I think that would have made the fight really easy. Is swapping out the Ranger for a Black Mage, because the Ranger was doing nothing. The Ranger wasn't doing much damage at any point in that fight. Yeah, Barrage, he can do like 100 damage. Just not particularly useful in that particular fight. There are other fights where Rangers actually aren't too bad, mostly against flying enemies. But anyway. There's a voice coming from the wall. Warrior, I thank you. Wait a minute. Did the wall just speak? I am the elder tree of the living woods. Hein cast a powerful curse on me. Thanks to you, that curse is now broken. I am in your debt. Thanks. Before I head back to my woods, I will return the humans locked within my walls to where their roots belong. Huzzah! Thank you! You're very welcome. Let us be off. The journey may not be smooth, but journeys seldom are. Trees flying right over water and mountains. Magic! We have arrived, saplings. You may alight. Let's get down. Follow me, everyone. At long last, I am back where I belong. Thank you.
You saved our woods! How heroic!
Darkness threatens to envelop our world. You have been chosen by the light to ensure balance is not upset. Take this with you. Use it to find your way when darkness blocks your path. The Fae of Wind. Hein's atrocities wrought havoc within my roots and trunk. I fear I must refuse visitors to these woods for at least a millennium while I heal. Warriors, you have my thanks. Now go and dispel the darkness of the world. You are our last hope. Yeah, that's what happens when you try to go back into it. So that's Hein dealt with. And that is literally, well, not quite. That is one of like 2 times where the Scholar is actually useful. There will be one more occasion where the Scholar is actually useful. Other than that, yeah, it's a shit class. Like I'm saying, it's not a good class. Like I feel bad saying that, but it really is not useful. It is one of the weakest classes in the entire game. Um, that's it. I mean, I suppose I call it like the worst class, but I mean, it's alchemy actually like can be pretty damn powerful. Um, and beyond that, like it's not just double. I think it is like the higher job level it is, the bigger the boost. So like in other versions, it's just straight double. I think in this one, the higher your job level, the bigger the boost to items. That said, it requires that you have access to those items, which is probably going to mean having a thief along to steal the items. And probably like just sort of grinding battles in order to steal specific items, because thief isn't always going to be able to steal, and it's going to depend, like if there's specific items that you need for a dungeon, you're going to want to have the thief go out and steal those specific items. You're going to want to find items. You're going to want to find enemies that have those specific items. So, yeah, if you need bomb fragments, you'll need to find enemies that carry those. And do a bunch of stealing in order for the scholar to have enough to be useful. And you can just use instead of doing all that, you can just have a black mage. Instead of like bothering to find find bomb fragments, fire it. Fire and fire. So, like, in all honesty, probably the most limited class in the game. I suppose there are going to be other classes that are arguably actually even worse. Yeah, there's a couple classes that are arguably worse. But Scholar does not impress me. Anyway. Gone long enough. We have defeated Hein. So, next time, we will go do something else. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.